I am Konomori and welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel. Let's get going then. Student Union, we have 3 more activities and we need to go to the engineering building to help with the motorcycle. Would say let's first help out with the motorcycle. So we get that take care of. Hey there, Reen. Thanks for stopping by. Might I ask where Elisa and Laura are? Those 2 lovely flowers will do wonders in brightening up this very old building. Let's not make Reen's life even harder than it is already is. Sorry, I probably shouldn't think out loud. I still haven't talked to Angelica much, but she's definitely an interesting one. That aside, your request was for me to assist with testing out the orbital bike, wasn't it? So what will I be doing? Oh please, I could hear you making those vroom noises before you even stepped through the door. I was not, but wait, does that mean? Yeah, you wanted to ride the orbital bike. Me! I can't deny that that's what I wanted this to be, but I never expected it to actually happen. I'll give you all juicy details when we are actually ready to test. Before we start, however, we want to make sure you have the time. So how about it? You ready to ride? Yes. Okay, let's ride. Good answer. First of all, let me tell you a little bit about the bike. Everything you see here is something that Angie asked me to build for her. And because of that, the bike's been fine-tuned to meet her specific needs. In a nutshell, it's all Angie. The engine, the brakes, even the handlebars. I see. As you might expect, she and that bikes are practically symbiotic. When she's on it, she's a sight to behold. Because we tune it specifically to her, it's become a little too tough for anyone else to handle. Think of her as an unruly horse. There's no denying she's a fine bike, but it doesn't play nice with strangers. Right, I'm really hoping I make it through this alive. Don't scare him, Angie. Rose ridden it just fine, but I suppose he's been working on this bike since he started too. Compared to him, you're a complete beginner. Which is great, you have a more objective opinion after the ride. I guess it makes sense why you asked me then. Feeling a little nervous, are we? Let's head over to the highway. So what are Toa and Crow doing here? Angie and George told us you'd be doing this, so I came along to show some support and take some time off work. So my reason isn't quite as sweet as little Toa's here. Like I said before, this bike's at least partially my baby. Think of me as an overprotective father, making sure you don't mess up and hurt my girl when you take her out. Thanks. Bro, don't make him any more nervous. Don't worry, Reen, just ignore everything this guy says. I do, and it works great for me. You can rebuild the bike, so stay focused on keeping yourself safe. Right, thanks. Do you have much experience riding horses? Actually, yeah. You shouldn't have any trouble then. She's a whole different beast, but the basics of riding are the same. So, have fun. Thanks, Angelica, that helps. I won't let you down. Okay then, that should be just about everything you need to know. I think I get it now. The 3 things you want me to test are getting moving, shifting gears, and coming to a stop, correct? That's right, we want to see how you handle everything. Let me give you a few pointers, you might not really get them until you're on the bike proper though. Hit me. First of all, you can't ride if you can't get moving. So let's talk about how to get started. Starting the engine simply enough, but how smoothly you ride off will depend on how well you can operate the bike clutch. Once you shift into first gear, open the throttle and then slowly and steadily release the clutch. Release the clutch slowly and steadily when I stop moving. Okay, I'll try not to forget. Next up is switching gears. Before switching gears, make sure to pull in the clutch quickly and firmly. Once you shift gears, release the clutch slowly and steadily, just like you did when start moving. I can do that. The last thing you need to worry about is stopping the bike, which you probably want to know how to do. When you want to slow down, release the throttle and apply the brakes to both wheels, front and back. You're going to want to give each one different amounts of pressure though. Applying the brakes strongly to the front wheel and lightly to the back wheel, that should bring you to a smooth stop. Strongly to the front, lightly to the back. That's a lot to remember, but I think I can handle this. That's the way. This is all about learning through experience and getting used to riding on the fly anyway. So what do you say? Ready to go? You bet. Right then, first up is starting up the engine. Whoa, this is pretty intense. Kinda reminds me of how I felt when I first rode a horse. Right, let's push those knobs to the side and get going. Okay, so I pull the clutch lever, shift to the first gear and twist the throttle. Now that I've done that, all I need to do is let go of the clutch and I'll be moving. Andrea told me how to do this. What exactly did she say? Release the clutch slowly and steadily. Now we are talking, this is great. There he goes. Can't wait to see the look on his face when he gets back. He's gonna love it. Hopefully. Wow, this feels amazing. I'm amazed just how stable and smooth the ride is too, considering how heavy it is. Okay then, I think I'm used to this speed now. Let's try switching gears. Right, first I need to roll off the throttle. I need to pull in the clutch, change gears, then release it. And Julia told me I had to handle the clutch a specific way during all of this. What was it? Pull in quickly, release slowly. Alright, I need to pull in the clutch quickly and firmly, then change gears. And after that I need to release the clutch slowly but steadily. There we go, perfect. Doing this horse really does feel great. I get why Angelica loves this so much. Well, the fun's got to come to an end eventually. It's probably about time to stop. Obviously I need to hit the brakes, but how much pressure do I put on them? Strongly at front, lightly at the back. I'm pretty sure Angelica said strong on the front brakes as light on the rear brakes. Rear brakes. I stopped almost exactly where I expected so I guess I did right. This thing is incredible though. It feels like I'm still riding along even though I've come to a stop. But I guess I've got a snap out of it eventually. The orders are waiting for me. I better head back now. Welcome back, Green. Well, how was it? I'm amazed to say the least. The sheer speed, the engine's vibration, and the feeling of the wind as you ride along. I've never experienced anything like it. No amount of horse riding could have ever prepared me for this. Just wow! I guess you've got some potential. Look at this guy. He's trying to act all calm and composed, but his face is just screaming, "Let me go!" and ride. Plain as day. Seems like you handled it really well too, based on your report. I have to admit, I didn't expect those kinds of results out of you. It's a pretty unwieldy machine. It's even more impressive considering it was his first ride with her too. Nice to know that I could have a worthy rival waiting in the wings. Hey, not everyone can get that much praise out of Angie. You should pat yourself on the back. It's a real honor. But now we need to hear some more detailed impressions of each phase. But let's do that back at the engineer building. Good plan. Hey, they are having so much fun with this. Maybe too much. Thanks, Rain. The info you gave me should come in handy. Glad I could help. I think she'd be much more stable right from now on. I have to be sure to tell Lisa's mother about everything we've learned today. They end up mass producing Orbibites. Lisa's mother is the chairman of the Rainford group, isn't she? I didn't know you were familiar with each other. The Ragnar and Rainford families share a good relationship, actually. Oh yeah, they're both big names in a row, right? Yeah, Angie's dad, one of the group's biggest shareholders too. Oh, they're pretty close. Well, now you know, Elisa's mother provided the engine and a number of other parts for the bike too. So that's how you got your hands on everything. That's right, although whether or not Rainford will actually mass produce the bike is an entirely different matter. Their biggest goal is to turn a profit, so the only way it's happening is if we can show them that it would make money. Which is why we are currently trying to make it into something that the masses can handle. And today you were a big help in getting closer to that goal. Wow, I'd love to see that happen. It looks like you get it. I guess my first impression of you were right on the mark. Oh, I haven't probably thanked you yet, have I? Thank you for helping us today. Here's a little token of my thanks. Dragon Vein. Are you sure about this? It seems like a really valuable quartz. Of course, I'm sure you'll be able to put it to good use. Well then, Reed, thanks a lot for your help today. I'd like it if you could help us out next time we need a hand too. I'll cancel my plans as soon as you ask. Whoop. Nobody is eating in the cafeteria. What a strange. Wow, he looks like he's really into it. Ah, hello there, Reen. Sorry, I was caught up in my game here. No worries. Sorry if I disturbed you. Is the big chess game coming up or something? It's way more focused than I'd expect for just a regular match. Indeed, is like not just any match either. It's a match that will determine the fate of this club. But I have every intention of completely dominating the upper class students. Chess always seems pretty interesting. Should I stick around and watch? Yes. Would you mind if I watched you play for a bit? I'm familiar with the rules at least, and it seems like a pretty involving game, even as a spectator. Be my guest. If you know the rules, how about we play a game instead? I'm sure you'd have more fun doing that than just watching. Are you sure? Might as well. I watch you too, so come on and take a seat here. And that's checkmate. That didn't take long. That was some high-level play, Marcus. I didn't stand a chance. It's nothing special. My father taught me how to play when I was very, very young. We've been playing against each other ever since, so I've had years of practice now. Apparently, he never lost a game back home. He really is the savior of the chess club. So you were playing against adults ever since you were a kid. That definitely explains things. I used to tag along with my dad whenever he went out hunting, but I never got that good at Sorry. No, I shouldn't have reacted like that. Hunting's not an exclusively noble pastime after all. Just not that common, Heimdall. I can imagine. Last month's field study gave me a lot to think about. I've come to realize that it's unfair of me to pass judgment on nobles simply for being born into that life. For example, I've never met your parents, but I can tell from talking to you that they are good people. Makias. Man, I'm glad we made up. Don't start getting weird on me now. I don't really get what you're talking about, but yeah, friendship's what youth's all about. Think of, how about you join your pawn in the chess club, Green? We need as many people as possible if you want to take down the upper class chess club. Sorry, I have to decline. Members of the upper class chess club like humiliating players weaker than they are. This isn't about the fact that they are nobles anymore. They are shaming the very act of playing chess pure and simple. Stefan and I aren't going to let that stand. Well said, Marcus. Then I'll be cheering you guys on. Good luck, Marcus. Thanks, and won't let you down. What with Marcus, friend? So fine, and I fully intend to put the upper class chess club in their place. Now is the time to make use of everything I've learned from all those games I've played with my father. How do you take my queen that fast? You shouldn't move her around so much. She may be the strongest piece, but that doesn't mean a thing if you don't carefully plan out your attack. Reactivated my trap card. Okay, the others are in the main building. Quickly, just. The door to the student council room is locked. Whoa, Tower, where are you? But well, let's end the episode here and see you next time. Bye.